What's going on YouTube? And today we're looking at the Logitech for creators. This is the Mevo starter 3-pack kit. And basically you can use this for live streaming right off your phone. So if you have these 3 cameras, you'll be able to have 3 different live views and just use your phone straight to YouTube or Facebook. Of course, there's limitations with each platform, but you'll be able to go live in them just using your phone, which is really handy. Today we're gonna test it out, so let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go. First things first, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and if you wanna get one of these, I'll link this down below, so go ahead and check that out. So what you get in the box, basically 3 cameras. There's also a single version. If you only care for one single camera, you could do that as well. This is just nicer if you're doing like a cooking channel. Then you can have a top-down view. You can have a side view of your face, and also maybe one that is close up to what you are cooking, something like that. Here as well, it comes with 3 USB-C cables, like so. It has an instruction manual here as well. There you go. And that's really it for the box. Let's put this away. Let's take off the plastic on these. As you can see there. Now each Mevo cameras are individually, you can individually use them, or you can just add 2 if you want, or if you want 3 you can add 3. So you don't have to use all 3 all the time. It just depends on what usage you're using it for. For up close here, as you can see, it has the Mevo name there, and then the individual name serial code right there. There's also the power button up there, the mic jack right on the bottom of it, USB-C in the back, and the micro SD slot right there. On the front, it has the camera, a light indicator. Will change as well if it was recording or standby. The top has a built-in mic if you don't have mics. The battery is also good for 6 hours. And the bottom has a tripod mount, so you could put it on a tripod. That's really it. It looks the same for all of them, as you could see here. And again, it's just a different name right there, just so you can differentiate from both. So up here, you just press the button and it'll turn on. As you can see there, we'll turn on all 3 of them. So you guys can see, all 3 of them are lit. You'll then go to your phone, take out your phone here, go to App Store and download the Mevo app. There you go, Logitech Mevo. There is 2 different apps, so if you have a single camera, then I would suggest using this. We have a triple camera multicam version right here, so I downloaded that instead. But you can use the single app, yeah, if you have that instead. It's the same one, it's just this one is a multicam version. Let's open that up. Now of course you're gonna have to create an account, all that jazz, and we're gonna show you right now how to sync. I already have it synced on my phone here. We're gonna show you how to sync a new camera on here. Let's hit plus here and hit camera. As you can see there, it'll say that you have 3 Mevo cameras found. So all you gotta do is hit setup. Tell them if you are on Wi-Fi. So right now we're gonna test out the Wi-Fi connection, live streaming from a Wi-Fi. Let's try that out right now, right there, and then hit next. Now the 284DR is gonna be our hub for this, for all 3. So this is the one that's gonna connect to the internet. And then the 2 will connect to this to connect to the internet. So we're just gonna go ahead and pick a Wi-Fi connection here. So the Wi-Fi connection that we are putting on right now is a 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, and it did work. So this will work for a 2.4 gigahertz and a 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, which is really good. Let's hit connect, hit join, and as you could see, it's able to connect. Now, once you have that connected, all you gotta do is hit setup here, and you don't have to type in any password. As you could see, it'll be able to just connect there without doing anything. Unlike before, we had to type in the passcode for our Wi-Fi. Now, all you need to do is hit setup, and it'll connect to that Wi-Fi right away because it knows it speaks to each other, and it'll be able to connect with that automatically. Pretty easy setup, and just hit continue there. And as you can see, you'll be able to see all 3 cameras right there. Now, if you want to go live, you just hit live right there. There are 3 buttons up there: record, out, and live. So if you hit live, make sure you are connected to your platforms. As you can see here, I have it on the Facebook live right there. We'll hit another destination here. Maybe you want to use Twitch. Let's log into Twitch here. So as you can see, it has 2 platforms right there. So now there are options as well for streaming settings right here. It's good up to 1080p, 1200 kilobytes per second, or up to 6,000 kilobytes per second. Audio is 128 kilobytes per second stereo. As you can see there, most of the time I would keep it at 720p, just because like most streaming devices, that's all they could do. Unless you have like YouTube, then that can go up to 1080p. We'll leave it to 1080p for now. And as you can see, you can record as well on your micro SD card at the same time as live streaming, which is really handy to have. Now, once you're ready, you just hit one of the platforms, as you can see here, and then you hit go live as one destination. So now I've adjusted my mics here. I've added my lava mic here with the Rode Micro, and I've adjusted one of my views here as well on the camera. As you can see here, you'll be able to see what I'm doing. Just really nice to have. Again, this is kind of like a practical way of using this, so you can use that for that. As you could see here, you can add a picture-in-picture right here, and I want this probably just a circle on the background there. Free placement, just put it down there and hit done. There you go. And now I'll be able to have it right there. Turn this guy off and then keep that guy on. So as you can see, you'll be able to see me talk to you and see my phone camera as well. Way better, isn't it? There you go. So now from here, you can also during live stream right here, you can change the output of the mics right here. So as you could see here, we have the output only on one mic right here. I've muted the other 2 Mevo cameras, and we're using the HD Mevo only, but the mic here is we're using is the wireless Go 2. Try to show it to you guys right here. There you go, it's attached on there with our wireless Go, and the lava mic is the one that I am using right now. Let me know what you think in the comments below, if it's any good or not. Now, it's picking up pretty well here. Let's just lower it a bit so that it's not hitting the red. Again, you can adjust it. It'll show you if it's too much or not. And as you can see, now it's balanced, so we can move on with our video. There you go. And during this transition as well, Again, you can do multiple things right here. On the audio here, you can change it to line in. If you are lining into an amp or something like that, you can use it for that with a stereo, or you can use, I guess we're just using a mic here, so just use mono for that. Or you can force internal mics as well, as you could see there, by turning that on. Now by hitting out right here, you can connect this to NDI outputs. You can use this as a webcam for your PC as well. You can use this for different multiple outputs like your iPhone as well. There you go. Lots of features for a little tiny device here, which is really nice to have, especially if you are one of those people that just want to buy one setup and you have multiple cams already, and you'll be good to go. So here it is. We are live. All our cameras are saying that we are good to go. They all have that color red to it, which is really nice to have. Now, of course, you can transition to multiple camera views, as you could see here. Very nice, very nice. And as you could see here, we also have the text on this side right here. Oh, the other side. Right down here. They have the subscribe kind of prompt right down here as well, which you could turn on and off on graphics. As you could see there. You can turn on and off the camera views as well if you want. You can take off the picture there as well, the logo, if you want. And you could take off that picture in picture as well right there on the other side. So you have full control of all that, and at the same time change multiple views of the camera wherever you're looking. So this is really recommended if you are doing a cooking channel, or maybe even like an unboxing channel where you don't have a crew members that will record you, and you want to do a live stream, and it's easier to just hit a button, set it out of the way, do your thing, hit a button over here and change camera without any problems whatsoever. Now I'm using the native camera, the built-in mic on the Mevo multicams as well. Let me know if that's any good or not on the comments below. It should be pretty good. Again, it's recording three different audios here, which is really nice to have as well. Now, looking at the camera settings, you can kind of play around with it. So for example, if you want to look at this, you hit the three dots on one of the cameras, and you can do image adjustments, Mevo settings, crop and zoom and reorder, or you can remove it. So let's look at image adjustment right now. And as you can see, pretty dark image right there. You want to adjust it so that be able to change the exposure. So you can have HDR on or off right here. If you have normal, you can change a little bit of the white balance, brightness, saturation, all that jazz, the anti-flicker. I like to use custom myself. There's other options as well, like backlit. It'll help a lot, as you could see. Outdoors. And then you can change it to high contrast, flat, where you can edit later on. It's also vivid and sepia. Different presets there as well. Let's look at custom now, because here you'll be able to you could turn on fully manual or shutter mode. I'm just gonna go fully manual so we can change everything. Change your shutter speed because it's only pretty much 24. We're just gonna go with 1/60, as you could see there. And then change our ISO maybe on 200. Maybe just 100 is good enough. Our white balance, we can change to tungsten, daylight, as you could see there. So I'm gonna go with daylight. Or you can use different case as well. 2900K up to 73, up to 7500K. It's really up to you. Let's just do daylight for now. Brightness, contrast, saturation, as you can see there, sharpness. You can go to high if you want more of that. Metering is crop or wide. Change that as well, as you can see there. And that's really it. Now the other option here is the Mevo Settings, as you can see here, where you can format your SD card. You can have passwords for prevent unwanted access. You can record. Mevo button will record into the SD card, as you can see there. You could change the light status as well. Either you could stealth mode, where no LEDs once iOS connected, or no light at all. So you could see there. I would try to use the stealth mode. As soon as you connect it to your phone, then it will stop the light. Sometimes the light is very distracting, especially if you are using this during the night. Power external USB, as you could see there, and power on off with USB cable. Now you'll be able to power this with the USB-C, which is really good there, with a battery pack or something like that. There's also the auto wide on app disconnect. There you go. The next option is the crop and zoom. So with this setup, we don't really need to crop and zoom it, but on top here, for this camera setup, I kind of want my face to be closer. So what we want to do is we want to select our face right there, and then we can make it smaller or bigger as we want it to. And there it is. Hit done. And as you could see, it's able to crop me right in the middle now. Pretty nice option. Now, if we're looking at this, you can reorder it as well if you want. But for the most part, that's not really that good. You could just click whichever, as long as you could see it. And there you go. Shuffle through your cameras like so. It's really handy to use, really easy to use. Now overall, you can use your iPhone as an audio input as well. If you want to use your phone just for audio recording, you can use that. Maybe you have a mic that is iOS powered. You can use that with this. There's also the picture-in-picture, where you can select this camera and then hit next. And you can have that camera all the time on the picture, as you can see there. You can put it wherever you want, which is really nice. You can put it as portrait, circle, or square. You know, if you're live streaming, this is really handy. You want to put maybe your face right here, the one that you could see all the time, and then have a game on the back or multiple cameras on there as well. Hit done, and now once you select different cameras, that camera selection is still going to be on the bottom there, which is really nice and very handy to have. So the graphics right here, you can put a lower third or a corner bug. Let's just go full screen here. Let's just go with lower third. Let's go with, if you are in a wedding, let's go wedding celebration. Let's just do that. You can change it whatever text you want. Text color's only option is black and white right there. You can add an image as well on the back if you want, or no image at all. format. As you can see there, you can have multiple texts. You can have a text on the bottom. Change the background color to whatever you want as well. As you can see there. Just go with kind of red here. And then let's add your text here. Paul Tech Tricks. Let's just do that. And then again, you can select image to add on there. And as you can see, you'll be able to have it on there. You can have it up top or bottom or left and right. As you can see there. Most of the time, these would just be right on the bottom. So maybe you want this black and then have a white text on there. You could do that as well. There you go. Done. So once you put that, you can turn it on right there and then go to your camera and it's still gonna be down there. Just make sure that obviously all your add-ons and picture-in-picture are all gonna be on this button right here, and then all your cameras is gonna be on this button right here, and then this one is for audios. As you can see there, they have the option for the iPhone as well. That's really cool. For a little handy device, you could see the app itself is very intuitive. You can add a few things like graphics, multiple cameras, picture-in-picture, and different audios as well, which is really nice. In the future, they have the Mevo Pro as well, which you can use. I will just show you we'll show you here real quick what you get out of it. As you can see here, you can get mobile device, send videos, screencasts, stream on multiple platforms, kind of like in Streamlabs. Later on, they're gonna come up with the NDI devices where you can connect NDI compatible devices like PTZ cameras, computers, encoders, and more Mevo multicam. You can, and it'll also give you an open access to Streamlabs Ultra. For those of you who are live streaming, you probably know what that is already. But basically, it's a new subscription. You don't have to buy both. You could just get this, and you'll be able to get both of them: Streamlabs Ultra and Mevo Pro. The Mevo Pro monthly plan is $25, and the annual is $200, which is I guess it says here the 35% off. As you could see here, this comes with the 30-day trial of that as well if you want to just try it out. And that's really it for today, everyone. Thanks for watching. I hope I was able to help you on your choice on a brand new live streaming device. Again, it's pretty easy. You can use your phone while live streaming from this. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope I was able to help you. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.